Hello, everyone. It's awesome how perfectly my Master Campbell has the music timed. So, welcome back. Welcome back. It's Friday. It doesn't feel like Friday. I don't know if everybody's having a different experience. Raise your hand if you're having a different experience of time. Some weeks seem slow, some days seem long. Nothing's like the same anymore. Yeah, I think everybody I've spoken with, we're all experiencing the same thing. So, wow, we've been doing this. This is day 5 of week 11. And I want to keep it going. Today's Friday. So, we'll raise that question with Master Campbell when we get there. Right now, I'm just delighted to see all your beautiful faces. So, go ahead and turn on your videos. Let's virtually connect and be here together with this higher vibrational frequency community where we're all taking this time to work on ourselves because then we can interact with the world at large and the things that are happening there from a place of calm and grace. Okay, so hey, Molly, welcome. Good to have you with us. Hello, Vitali and Alan and Anne and Margie and Tammy and another Alan. Hello, Shiana. Sharon, hello, beautiful. I'm sorry, my puppy, she just wants to play, so I'll just ignore her. Hello, Adriana and Bertha. Aaron, welcome. Hello, Heloisa, Randy, and Diane, Caroline, Cynthia, Melissa, welcome. Alan, Anne, Kelly, Terry, Sarah, Yvette, Liz, Pat, Sophie, Lorraine, Renee, hello, hun. Peter, Christy, Hal, Brenda, Rich, and Dennis, Kathy. Hello, Rose Cherie. Your hair looks beautiful today. Barbara Ann, hello, Susan, Penny, Shirley, David, Tammy, Natalia, Joan and Kent, Lee and Rick. I love the couples thing. That's just a beautiful thing. Hello, ready now, iPhone. Hello, Roseanne, Amalia. Good to see you and your pup too, hun. Hello, Joan and John. Hello, David. Also. Okay, sir, Master Campbell, I will turn it over to you.
Okay. Okay, so welcome back. And if you joined us this week, this is day 5 of the challenge, and you're about to make it by the time we're done. But if this is day 1, if this is day 100, we're here now and we're together now to take a small slither of time and to use it to become better. And I think it was this week, I told the story. It's the famous story of the lumberjack, the young lumberjack, really excited, goes down, starts cutting down trees his first day on the job, cuts down 10 trees. Thinks, okay, I'm doing great. Tomorrow I'm going to work even harder. Next day, cuts down 8 trees. A little discouraged. Okay, I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to work even harder. Third day, cuts down 6 trees. He doesn't understand. It's like I'm working harder, but I'm cutting down less trees. And so he asks one of the senior or older lumberjacks, I don't understand. What's going on here? And he said, well, why don't you stop and sharpen your blade? And the young lumberjack, of course, says, I don't have time to sharpen my blade. I'm too busy cutting down trees. And this is your blade sharpening. That's what we're doing right now. And so it's sharpening so that this becomes settled. Because, back to matter, energy, consciousness. Jing, Qi, Shan. Well, the sitting meditation is here, but we have moving meditation and standing meditation. But also, hey, don't house a strong mind in a weak body. Think about that. And when we do in this training, we do the basics. I mean, we're doing the beginning movement, beginning holding to develop strength, and then the beginning sitting. And then what we do in the meditation mastery course that's closed right now, I don't know, another one will be opening. Ask Giuliani when the next opening is, I don't know. But then what we do is we take everything and we take it up a level and we get very, very strong, like even strong in the hands. So this, especially if you're a keyboard warrior, all day long, well, this gets very strong so that you can do it. I mean, we take the whole thing, the movement, breath, and intention, and we up it a level. And then in restoration, we do that because we up it another level into the whole seasonal protocol. But again, wherever you're at, part of the mastery, and I was saying this yesterday, is know where you're at and continue to move forward. I mean, I think it was in this class when I said, hey, how many here have been in a situation where you weren't mobile, where you couldn't walk for whatever reason? Most raise their hand. I have. And so, okay, so when something like that happens, you have to be very masterful. Okay, so what do I have to do to rehabilitate? Do a little bit, little bit, little bit. Like when we hold the horse stance, if you can drop down super low, you drop down super low. But if you can't, you go to where you feel it and what you can do, and then you hold that. Even what we're about to do in a moment with the breath. You know, when we start to make longer breaths, longer in and longer out, you do what you can, and what you don't do is waste any time in self-pity. And the self-pity is, oh, I don't know if I can get this. Wham, wham, wham. Oh, that's too hard. Oh, everyone else can. Blah, 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 blah. And that's the monkey mind, and that's what it's going to do. And it's not going to stop. You just can't say, okay, you know, don't have any more self-pity, and you won't. No, it's like those of you that are parents, you know, tell a toddler to shut up. See how long that lasts. You know, it's the same thing. It's the monkey mind. It's not going to shut up. But here's what it can do. We can get it to have breaks in thinking, so we can have little silence, but we know it is going to start talking again. And the other thing is the volume. We can turn down the volume, and that comes through the whole practice, because you don't have to listen to it. Just because someone's talking doesn't mean you have to listen. And that's the voice in your head. It can be quiet, because it's usually pretty mean. I mean, once in a while it'll say encouraging things, but for most people, if this is nice and this is mean, voice in the head, well, I guess it'd be this way, would be here, would be meaner than it is nicer. And so, okay, so that's what we're learning to do, have the little gap, huh? But it's very hard to do that just with sitting meditation. I mean, we get, you know, we've trained an army of people that come to us that have failed with the sitting meditation, because you're trying to do it and you're looking, okay, what is this? Am I supposed to do this? Oh, what time is it? Oh, what else do I have to do today? And it's very hard. Without the moving, because this really completes it. It's almost like just doing a third of the equation. It's very, very hard to do that. So, okay, let's get started here. Anything today, Giliania?
Yeah, actually, it's Friday, and next week
Oh my. Yeah, we just planned this 1 week ahead, 1 week at a time.
Right?
So are we doing it next week?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm seeing some hands being raised. There we go. Even Rosary. Yay.
Okay. Well, here's also what's happened. I just looked at everybody, because we've you know, thrown this out to the audience, what, 10 times now, to see if we want to do another week.
Actually, it's just kind of fun to see that everybody still wants it, you know, and it's helping.
Well, what's also starting to happen, I'm going into summer schedule, and I'm going to be out of town a lot. So let's do it. But Giliania, you might wind up teaching when I'm out of town. What do you think of having Giliania teach some of these? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting any love for you, Giliania. You see here, we're not getting a lot of love. I don't think they want you. I think no one wants you. So that's going to come. So I don't know. I mean, I know even next week I have, you know, schedule issues, but either way. Now look, what I said this before, I mean, whether we do this or not at this time that we're doing, still meditate. Or if I'm not here, or if Giliania's not here, or if we do a recording, or if we didn't do this challenge, I mean, this lasts until it doesn't. The mastery for you is to continue to do it. But I will say it is more fun and more awesome to do it in a group. That just, you know, and whether it's live or I mean, we have more watch the recordings than do live by about 10 times or something like that. So even if you're watching now in a recording, feel the energy of live. Just pretend it is live, because it is live. It's live for you. It really is. Like, what would be an analogy? Watching a sporting event and recording if you don't know the outcome. If you know the outcome, it's a little bit different. So, okay.
Tony was here yesterday. I think we have the videos posted.
They are. Yeah.
Awesome. It was a totally, you know, y'all got to experience a totally different master teacher, and we're all different, you know, as teachers. And so did everybody enjoy that?
Yeah. How'd you like that yesterday? Those of you that were here, pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay.
Because I thought he explained some things that Master Kimball had grazed and got deeper into something. So yeah, I thought it was really great. Awesome. Because I'm going to bring him back. So your feedback really does you know, uh, give me momentum to say, hey, sir, come on, they want you.
Right. Right. Yeah, right. That's
Now,
actually very, very true. So that's Gillian. You see if you can convince him
yes,
to come back.
I will start working my magic, sir.
Okay. Hey, how's the volume? Can you hear my voice and the music? Okay. We good? Okay. Okay. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the breath. So get comfortable and eyes closed. Okay. So a little inner smile action. And I know you got some details on that yesterday, but just a little, the lips, outside of the lips, just slightly rise. Tongue touches the roof of your mouth. Inhale through the nose. We're gonna do mouth today. Exhale through the mouth. And then your tongue comes down. So you inhale through the nose, tongue up on the roof. Release the tongue, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Okay, in one bell. Exhale two. Keep breathing out. Squeeze your lower abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Okay, inhale for two. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale. In. Now hold for one. Abdomen squeezes. Neck relax. Exhale. Now here's the magic. Squeeze your abdomen. Hold for one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Squeeze. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last one. Inhale. Hold for two. Exhale two. And squeeze. Let's do this. Breathe out a little more. Squeeze more. Breathe out more. 3 breaths out. Hold. Hold. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, and let's stand. Grip the earth with your feet. Wiggle your toes. We were doing this in Meditation Mastery yesterday. Everything just in the feet because we have roots, trunk, branches. 70% of the focus in your feet. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Press your big toe. Exhale, press your 4th toe. Inhale, your feet. This forces your chi and your awareness to be rooted. Strong tree, strong roots. Exhale down. Inhale. Big toe presses. Exhale. Now big toe, and if you can, bring your heel slightly off the ground. 4th toe, the heel comes back down. Big toe, heel up. 4th toe, and you don't lean forward, that's the secret here. When your big toe comes, you just lift up and then down. Inhale. And then you get into a groove. You find the rhythm, dial into the music. In. Lift a cloud. And down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, feet a little farther apart. Go back to the posting. We're really going to work this rooting here. And then shift. Shift. So first we just get into the rhythm. Dial into the music. Inhale. Exhale. Now press on your heel to the ball of the foot. Heel, ball of the foot. When you start to do this, you notice like your torso kind of wants to move naturally. Heel, ball. And see, that torso movement is going to move your arms. We're going to add the hands in a minute. But let's get used to this moving. So you're not like waving your arms like this. The hands, and we'll do it this time. Right, this arm just comes up and the torso moves it. And switch, torso. 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 Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And find the grace now. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And down. Good. Okay, now the standing meditation. 1.5 hips distance apart. And this is really, be masterful here and do what you're able to do. Go as low as you can, but what you're able. Here we go. Big breath in. And sit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sink a little lower. Keep the inner smile, even if it burns. Inhale, one more. Now exhale, sink even lower. Come on, big breath in. That makes you so strong. Exhale. Inhale, nose. And do everything through the mouth here. Tongue drops. Inhale. Exhale should feel so good. Like purging. Like the breath out purges emotion, purges toxins, purges everything you don't need. Okay. Double hips distance apart. Let's just get right into it. Lift. And down. We're going that way. Feet, 70% of the feet of your focus. Everything's in the ball of the toe to the heel, big toe. See, I'm watching you on the monitor. A lot of you are getting this. It's actually cool to see. That inspires me to keep doing this. Because there's growth, and then feet, and then big toe, and then fourth finger, fourth toe. Okay, now even here, when you do it, let your hands reach outward. So there's a slight reach, it's down. And then here it reaches outward with the hands. Let's add that. Outward with the hands. So it's big, open, beautiful. Exhale. Lift a cloud. Inhale. Exhale. Press on this heel. And then remember torso. My torso does all the work. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Press off this heel, let's add the eyes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that actually wasn't the last one, we'll keep going. Inhale. Okay, then eyes follow your hand now. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Eyes follow your hand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Finish. Breathe in. Hands come up. And exhale. Okay, very good. And have a seat for meditation. Okay, so let's get right into it. So just get comfortable and close your eyes. And connect into your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then let's add one other component to the meditation. So let's just set an intention. Be big or small. Sometimes it's better off starting very small. I tend to be joyous and playful for the next hour. Something. Or if you're working on a project, we're not going to spend too long on it. Just pick one small thing right now. Focus on it. Picture it. Inhale. Exhale, then let it go. And come back to, I wonder what thought I'm going to have next. And then wait. I wonder what thought I'm going to have next. And slowly open your eyes. Big breath in. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. And then we always finish with the discipline of standing and seeing yourself right here so clearly, meditating, so happy, big inner smile, a happy smile. So peaceful, your eyes peaceful, face relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and come back down. So I have a room full of masters, and you are a master at this. And even if you haven't done your 10,000 hours yet, doesn't matter. Mastery is here. That's why we even call the course Meditation Mastery. And I'm only interested in training masters. I'm not interested in training anybody else. I'm not interested in training students. You say, well, wait a minute, I'm a student. Sometimes we do use that word, but think of yourself as a master. And because it's, you know, if you think of like student energy versus master energy, just put that energy in you. Like, and all you have to do is think it. Like, it's not, you don't even have to do any work for it. Just start calling yourself a master and referring to it. And hey, I'm a master at this. I'm going to approach this with the sense of mastery. And even if you don't do work for a couple days, okay, there's still a mastery. You know, because, you know, can a master screw up? Of course, yeah, I hope so. Can a master get thrown off track? Yeah. You know, can a master make mistakes? Yeah. All that. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'll say we'll end this. I can stay for 15 for Q&A. Awesome work. Great job. Great job. Bravo. Okay, I'm going to end this. Oh, and that's actually kind of funny. I just got from Claude, where can I buy a t-shirt like the cool one that I'm wearing? You know what? Gillian, what's the answer to that question? I mean, because we do have these t-shirts. And okay, so the teaching on the t-shirt. This, so you can see, is the Tao symbol. Master Leone actually drew that. Not on my t-shirt. He drew it and we made replicas. Okay, that'd be a little weird. And so this symbol is Tao, T-A-O, which kind of, you can mean universal intelligence. You can use it as God. You can say that. But what this also is it has a secret meaning. That right there is kind of like hair of like a sage. Think Einstein with messy hair. And this here is a path. And so it translates to mean someone who has both privileged information with a directed purpose. So it's kind of cool. So the privileged information is the sage, directed purpose is the path. And guess what? That's you. That's you. You have that. And then what do we have? This is the coin. This is our lineage. Because when you graduate a teacher training program, you get a coin. And actually, all the explanations of the coins or everything are in the back of the book. The whole, yeah, see, where are we? All the coins and everything. You know, bronze, silver, gold we have. And then if you graduate, you know, just the regular restoration program, then actually it's a black coin. It's kind of like a black belt. And there's a whole teaching on the coin as well. And then what else? What does it say? I think it says, well, here, I'll just turn around.
Yeah,
Live masterfully is what it says. And so one of the reasons I like these t-shirts is because we've spoken about it before. The symbols affect you. Like the doctor proved it, the Japanese doctor, the scientist. You write a symbol on a bottle of water, write love, and then photograph the water on a microscopic level. It looks beautiful. Write the word hate on the same bottle. Don't touch the water, just write the word hate, and it looks all putrid and distorted. So it's like there's energy in these symbols. So be careful what words you have on your shirts. Be very careful of that. So I like to wear, you know, if I'm going to have anything on a shirt, I like it to be a good high energy symbol. But I don't even know, where do we get them? Do we even sell them mail order or no?
No, sir.
Well, we probably, you know,
for the studio, you know, it's usually a delivery, you know, just.
Well, you know what? Let's maybe set up a, because we can do it.
with-
We just have never done it before because it's not my biggest concern.
I'll just
So-
add it. See how we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So ask us again next week and see if we have something set up. Okay. I'm going to stop this recording. And the new recording is here. So let's do some Q&A. It's funny though. I never even, thought about that with the t-shirt. We're doing all this meditating, so we haven't thought of, selling t-shirts online. But we have them like locally. We have them. So, okay, what do we happen? Oh yeah, solstice. Oh yes, the 21st. The solstice is intense. I mean, this actually solstice,
It's
very
going,
intense energy is going to come. So go easy on the 21st. That's my advice.
yeah. Because Christmas, there was another eclipse in Christmas that was kind of crazy, like right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I just shut my doors and stayed in my house. And and this weekend is going to be a little intense too. So you please use everything on creating space that you've learned and gathered from the meditation challenge, because somehow your nervous system is going to get poked over the weekend.
That happens. Yeah.
All of
Well,
the-
I was recently advised by an astrologist who knows my chart, and this woman's a amazing astrologist, very qualified. She said, you know what, for the next, I think it was 2 weeks, from your chart, don't take advice from anyone. Just don't take any advice. And of course, so what I said, I'm not going to listen to that.
That is so you. It's just so you. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's get to the Q&A.
Okay. So Barbara, rotation of the masters of teachers and balancing. Yeah, it is. And there's more. We have more master teachers in this organization, and they're all awesome. So okay, so let's see. Right, Jan, Rebecca, variety is good. Kelly, awesome. We're getting some of that from earlier. Have we posted the Q&A, Sharon? Yes, we have. It's in the replay.
JR's question? I don't even think you can hear me. Did you see JR's question from way back up?
No, I missed JR. Where's JR? Oh, the lumberjack lesson. Yep. Wound up in the hospital in Denver after not practicing for a week. Cardiac and blood pressure. Used up all my chi and didn't put. Yeah. Well, you know what? You just spent more than you made, is what you did from the chi, your chi bank account. You were overdrawn on your chi bank account. But the good news is you know how to make a deposit. And that is okay though. I mean, if look, you're going to forget. You're going to fall off the wagon. It's going to happen. The mastery is how quickly can you recover, and hopefully you get beat up less, because sometimes you can get beat up, like literally, you wind up just taking a beating by not remembering self-care. I can remember 25 years ago, I trained a woman. She had fibromyalgia before we knew what fibromyalgia was. This is before Google. I remember I had to go look up fibromyalgia. What the hell is fibro? And it's, oh, okay. So I've been training people with fibromyalgia for a long time. And it's basically a form of inflammation. Lupus, and a lot of these are inflammation. I didn't really even know that back then. But what I did know is there was a form that she did that as long as she practiced it, she felt good. And it's the fire, part of the fire protocol in this. Been teaching that for a long time. And she had to do it. In her case, she had to do it 30 to 60 minutes a day. And when she didn't do it, her words, not mine, I'll never forget this, she felt like she stuck her finger in a light socket. She just get these horrible shocks and everything. But as she practiced, she was good. So talk about holding your feet to the fire. I mean, it was like immediate. If she didn't do it, and she sometimes wouldn't do it. She would feel that. And so every day she had to do it. And so one way you say that's a weakness, but also it can be a strength to make you practice. So sometimes that's what I explained to her back then. Okay, you think it's a weakness, but let's judo flip it. I mean, it is what it is. If you can't change that, it's your best friend, because it's going to remind you to do it. Okay, what do we have? Thank you, Bertha, Natalia, Alan, and today in horse stance, my lower leg started to tremble. Good. That's good. Hey, if they shake, they shake. That's okay. So that just means they're getting stronger. So I like that. Okay. Sarah, I'm curious how many people use the replays at the same time of the day on weekends. Been thinking about tapping into it. Yeah, do it. It's like when your body's used to doing it, tap into it. Noontime or whatever time zone you're in, jump in and do a replay. Perfect.
Yeah, and I leave videos up. I don't change the page that we use, because you notice we keep the same URL from week to week. So I don't go in and take those videos away until Monday morning, like 8 a.m. Pacific time, between 8 and 9. So yes, you have all weekend to watch.
All weekend. Right. And Tammy does that already. Don't miss a day. Good job, Tammy. Rick, and you use the replays not at the same time. Everyone has their own mojo and their own rhythm. So, okay, Penny, thank you. Very inspiring. Penny, you are welcome. And I want one, please, an Amazon. Yeah, maybe I don't know how we do it on Amazon. Okay, so now, Gillian, you have a t-shirt project now.
It's on my list.
since you need more projects. When you woke up in this morning, Giuliani, you said, I need some more projects. I need a bigger list of things I have to do. Well, you got it. See, you got your intention.
Yeah. And when I wanted to start the meditation challenge, I didn't know that it would give me such a list of things to do ongoing. So thank you, everyone.
It's amazing. Okay, Joan and Kent, another great week. You're welcome. Alan, why exhale the mouth since the nose is much better filtration? Oh, good. Okay, here's a few answers to that. First answer is you can do either one. And that's what I say, always in through the nose. See, the inhalation is more important for the filtration because it's going in you. To go out, who cares about the filter because you're breathing out? So that doesn't matter in terms of filtration. But it is a different energy when you breathe out through the mouth and through the nose. My experience with it, I feel like I purge more toxins when I breathe out through the mouth than I breathe out the nose. But I will bounce back and forth. Sometimes I like the nose, sometimes I like the mouth. Just make sure, because I remember I was saying, tongue touches the roof of the mouth for the inhale. And then the exhale, and I don't know, it was one class or something, I didn't say drop your tongue. And it's real hard to breathe out through the mouth with the tongue open, in doing that. No, drop the tongue. It's okay. So either one is okay, and also go by feel in that. And day by day, it will switch. What I like with the mouth is sometimes you notice in the beginning when like you squeeze and you breathe out, breathe everything out, before we pull back in. In restoration, what we do is we do something called qi breathing, QI. So you bypass oxygen and then you start breathing in qi. And you do that by breathing in, and then when you can no longer breathe in, you start to breathe in. And then it's not oxygen, it's the intention. You breathe qi into your body. And then you do it on the flip side. When you're breathing out, you squeeze. When you can't breathe out anymore, you breathe out more. Then you can't breathe out, you breathe out more, more. And then you hold it, and then breathing in. Very, very powerful. It's like, what's an analogy? It's like getting a pay raise for your bank account. It's like the same amount of time, but you get more qi for the same amount of time. Okay, let's see. Kelly, are your toes and foot supposed to cramp when you do the big toe? No, not necessarily. That's not like one of the goals, Kelly, of cramping. If it does cramp, chances are you're not used to it. And so also, I would just get in there and massage it. But if you're doing it and it starts to cramp, it's okay to relax it and not doing it until it doesn't cramp. But after you do this for a couple months, usually some of the cramps will start to go away. But I like massage. Just rub your feet and give some love. And then also there's, all types of, potions and lotions that you can, like muscle relaxing creams and stuff that you can use. And I like them all. I think, in general, they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I'd like to add something to that, Kelly. If your toes and feet are cramping when that happens, I would say that's a big red flag that you need to use your toes. So when you're walking, deliberately and mindfully press your toes into the ground. Like take your mind, put them in your toes and press them into the ground, whether you're in shoes, whether you're barefoot, no matter how you're walking. Whenever you're like hanging out on your couch and just sitting doing your thing, stretch out your toes. You can sit on the side of your couch and take your foot and use the weight of your foot to stretch out your toes. Because I remember your picture, I think you're pretty young, and you don't want to be 60 and have that experience, because then you're going to be walking, just picking up your foot and dropping a brick when you move. And that's not a healthy way to live.
Yeah. Mobility is so, mobility and even grace, like moving gracefully is so valuable. Just the ability to just move with that. That's one of the reasons we do the timing of the music, because it forces you to move with grace, and even the inner smile. Because when you start with music and there's a little smile, you can't help it. You just start to move a little more gracefully. And then, being in a state of grace, it's kind of like, we can call it, there's so many different words, a state of, you can say satori, or we can say enlightenment, or a state of presence, a state of grace. I like all those words. Pick the word that works for you, but it means you're present. You're present and you're in the moment, and you're in your body and you're alive in this moment, and you're not looping in the head because the collective stress keeps getting worse and worse. I don't know. And it might get worse before it gets better. I don't know. But the stress was bad enough just, the last decade with this thing, with the phone. But now, add pandemic, add riots, add insane media coming at us, just trying to startle us. That's what media does. It gets you startled and it gets you riled up. So that's the mastery of it. So, okay, I'm going to have to go do this fast. And Kelly, that's a good question.
Well,
Mary, have a great weekend. Embrace the solstice. Yes. Okay, Sylvia, gracias. Gracias to you, Sylvia. Rick, is this weekend going to be a bad solstice period? Don't think of it that way as good or bad. I mean, because all astrology it's just energy hitting the planet. And it's the influence of energy on us. But ultimately, you have influence on you. And I mean, look, the moon moves an ocean. We all know that. And we're 60 to 80% water. So the moon can move us. And then other planets and energy of the planets, yes. I mean, it's energy hitting the Earth, and we're like subject to it. However, it's kind of like, what I would advise by the astrologer, right? And I didn't take the astrologer's advice, what I said earlier. So take all that with, be the master. These are influences. It's like wind blowing. It's an influence, but are you subject to the wind? Yes, but you manage it. It's kind of how you want to look at astrology. So, okay. Where do we have?
It's
Kelly, blessing as always. Thanks for being here. You are welcome, Kelly. Susan, thank you. You're welcome. Sarah, my boyfriend was asking about the shirt. You get one. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
T-shirts, right? No, and these shirts are awesome. Actually, I love these shirts.
I'm wearing one. Yeah.
They're super cool. I learned even more nuances today. Rick, you are welcome. Susan, the shirt will make me feel more powerful. Okay, I know it's kind of funny, but it's really true. It's the costume, like wearing the costume and putting on, it really works. Clothing has a psychological effect, and so it's like wear the master costume, and then magically you start doing it. The character of Batman doesn't work without a costume. So
It's true.
and I remember my son, when he was younger, he'd always say, Dad, how come the bad guys have the cooler outfits? And I don't know, son, I guess they just do. Okay, Kelly, you're welcome. Elosia, I was out doing the standing movements that I messed up, but not really. I was just so in another realm. That's the key.
That is, yeah.
That's so you didn't. No, it was perfect what you did. What you did was perfect. Andrew, can be one dominant in an element over another, more fire. Yeah. Most people are. I am. I'm extreme metal, like extreme metal in my chart and everything. So yeah, very rarely are you balanced. Very, very rarely. Usually you have something that's dominant.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're all fire. My God.
Fire.
Right. And that's one of the reasons you like me. I cool you down with the metal.
Yes.
The metal like pulls out of the fire. So.
And I still try to melt you, and it's dadgummit.
Good
I
luck.
Get my fire bigger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, oh no, and Joanne, is there an eclipse as well for the solstice? I think so, isn't there? Isn't there the 21st?
And several planets are going retrograde. Any changes astrologically, I just use them as an advantage. How can I use this energy to enhance the work I'm already doing, the cultivation that I'm already doing? So I have a whole mantra and meditation and using your music this weekend. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
And I write the soundtrack to it. The soundtrack interests me more than the reading. You can go. I mean, Giuliani knows it. She knows her stuff, and we have a lot of people in our organization that know all the readings. Andrew or Superman, right? Or Superman with the costume. It doesn't work without the costume. Okay, Christy, cramping using your hands. Take big toes, stretch back with the other 4 toes, going the other way. Then take 2 toes one way and 3 the other way. Does that make sense? I mean, you just. You stretch them like that. Yes. Kathy, thank you for your teaching. I can do it on my own now. It's made a difference in your emotional balance. See, I can keep talking this. I have to go. And then here, Rick, which element is emotionally more sensitive? None of them. Like they all are emotionally more sensitive because they're different emotions for different elements. So it wouldn't be like more sensitive. And Barbara, the energy are making me tired. So rest it is for you. And that's mastery. Okay. Awesome work. I'll see you on Monday. Blessings. Amazing work. Bravo. See you Monday.
Yes.